Cool, so question number 3 is asking us to find the perimeter of triangle ABC with the vertices A, B, and C, and they give us the coordinates of each of these vertices, or corners of the triangle. I'm being asked to find the perimeter of the triangle, so I know that I'm going to be asked to find the distance around some triangle once I plot it on here. So let's plot this triangle. Point A, starting from the origin, I know that my x and my y directions are as follows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, -8 along my x-axis, and -1 on my y-axis. So there, and I'm going to erase that first point I made. So I went -8 along my x-axis, -1 along the y-axis. I put a point, I'm going to call that A. Point B, circle it in green. -4 along the x-axis, -1 along the y-axis. That's right here. Point B. Lastly, I have point C. -8 along the x-axis, 2 in the y direction. So starting from the origin, I'm going to go -8 and then up 2, and that will give me point C. I'm going to draw in some lines connecting these sides of the triangle, and I'm realizing that I have a right triangle because 2 of my points are along the same vertical line, and then 2 of my points are on the same horizontal line. So now I just have a problem where I'm going to need to count the units that I can of the side lengths and the hypotenuse length. So this side I see is 1, 2, 3 units. That's easy. This length is 1, 2, 3, 4 units. That's easy. So I'm going to redraw this triangle over here. I have this side is 3 units, this side is 4 units. I don't know what this side is though, because you can't count along a diagonal and get like an accurate number. Only along vertical and horizontal lines can you do that. But I'm noticing that, well, if I have a perfectly horizontal and a perfectly vertical line, this is a right triangle. So I'm thinking, what tools can I use to solve this? Oh my gosh, this whole unit has been about the Pythagorean theorem. When we have a right triangle, if we know 2 of the leg lengths, or any 2 sides of the triangle, we can find the third. In this case, which lengths do we know? Well, we're trying to find the hypotenuse. That's what's across from the right angle. We don't know that value. That's what we're trying to find. So let's call this leg A, this leg B. It doesn't matter. I could have called this one B, this one A. And let's substitute these values into the Pythagorean theorem equation. So I'm going to say if A equals 3, then 3 squared plus, we're calling B 4, 4 squared equals C squared. 9 plus 16 equals C squared, 25 equals C squared. I don't want C squared, I want C. I want that. So I got to get rid of the squared, the opposite of squaring something is taking the square root. I have to take the square root of both sides because that's how you solve an equation. Square root of 25 is 5 equals C. So I now know that the hypotenuse is C. Is the answer to this question 5? No, we're trying to find the perimeter of this triangle, so we need to add 3 plus 4 plus 5. Perimeter is the distance around the triangle. 3 plus 4 is 7 plus 5, 12 units. Whoa, 12 units.